Welcome back. This is Tim Wood, oldest son of Mike Wood, here to give you a little bit more of the stories and background behind Up on Jackson Street. This week, I've been featuring the song On Jackson Street, which is kind of the title song from Up on Jackson Street. You can enjoy the remastered version on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify. I've been posting some on YouTube Music. I've been posting some videos on YouTube itself. But yeah, a lot of areas in which you get some. I'd really invite you to listen to it. My objective of this whole project that I've been going to be doing this year is around just getting my dad's music out there, and I just want people to enjoy the music. If you want to download, buy something, that's fine. But most of the things you can listen to for free, so I want you to go ahead and enjoy that. But today I want to tell you just a few tidbits here about Up on Jackson Street. So first of all, the Up on Jackson Street CD really ended up being kind of a aggregate, more of a story about family. He wrote several songs on here. Irish Heart was for his grandkids. He wrote a song, Ever Love, for April and myself when we got married. Scott and Kathy, Give Your Hearts to Love. Character of Heart was for Amy and Dave, my brother and sister and their spouses. Here Within is a song he wrote for my mom on her 25th wedding anniversary. I'll talk a little bit more about kind of what happened there. He has a song called Benny and Bailey's that he wrote for my grandfather on my mom's side, who owned a bar, and all the good times there. He wrote Lady in Waiting for his parents. On Jackson Street, which is the song we're featuring this week, was actually for his brothers and sisters. So it has kind of a family feel. But the album itself, his original concept for the album was more of a wedding project. I think most of you know that he was more into, he sang in church, very liturgical, very faith-based in terms of a lot of his music and his beliefs. But what you may not know is when I was in MBA school, I went to University of Dayton in 1994. I put together a little bit of a business plan, and I was trying to encourage my dad that, hey, you ought to take all these songs you've been writing over a period of years and put them into an album. So I did put together a little bit of a business plan. You can see here in 1994, and at that point in time, the album didn't get released in the year 2000. He'd already written probably 10 or 11 of the songs. He'd already kind of professionally recorded them. I kind of went out and part of my business plans, I went out and did a survey of the songs. I don't know if you can read all those here, but Character of Heart, Ever Love, Here Within, all those had already been written and had been part of some of our family things that we had done together. So, but it was originally envisioned as a wedding project. He did a lot of weddings, but it kind of evolved more to a family. One song that was not done was On Jackson Street. Actually, when I heard the CD for the first time, it was the only song I hadn't heard. It was obviously the last song that he had written, and he shared a lot of the songs with me as he developed them. So I loved it. I just loved the harmonies of Ann and Nick and my dad together and how they all worked together. So, but anyway, I wanted to share that with you. The other thing I was able to discover here recently is in a Lancaster Eagle Gazette, Lancaster, Ohio. This was our newspaper. When my dad first came out with the CD, they did a little article, if I can get this straightened out, about how a retired teacher put together a CD for the Slice of Life. You can see here it was actually December of 2000 when he actually put that out there. But pretty cool, and it talks a lot about the fact that it's very much a family project. So, yeah, so I'm very excited. I loved On Jackson Street, and I was actually quite surprised when the song came out because I hadn't heard it before. So anyway, want to share some of those tidbits with you. I really encourage you to listen to On Jackson Street. Later on this week, by the way, I'm releasing a new song that I'm not sure many people have heard. A few people have heard. It's called Under Your Wing. And hopefully you get a chance to enjoy that on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon Music, and so forth. So we'll be talking to you. Take care.